are happy to be here, Ruth and myself. And this time we'll have the first part of the children. They're going to sing. Here I get my first group. We're something special. Thank you, boys and girls. And I'd like to ask you to have a hand for Joy Faber as she's been entertaining you for the past 15, 20 minutes. Let's give it. Mrs. Ann is going to introduce our judges at this time.
Our three judges are sitting right here to our right, to your left. And one of the judges is Linda DeBoer. She teaches kindergarten in Rock Rapids. Joyce Daniels is another judge. She's a former owner of Country Treasures and now has a children's clothing store. She's from Sioux Center. And the male judge is Art Hilkema, and he's on the city council in Orange City. Let's have a hand. We're going to sit this evening, and so that we will be a little bit more on the level of the kids.
We'd like to ask you if you'd hold your applause until all the little misses have been done, and then also with the little fellas, and then with the junior misses, giving that just at the end of each section. Thank you.
Our very first little miss for the contest is Amanda Kite. Kaiser. She is the daughter of Glenn and Joy Kaiser, and her sponsor is Fred's Electric.
Hi, Amanda. How are you?
Good.
Good. You know what? I think you're a grandma. Are you a grandma? When you smile, what do we see? See some missing teeth? Did the tooth fairy come to see you? The tooth fairy didn't come to see you. Oh, I see. What do you like to do best of anything?
Yeah.
Thank you.
What kind of things do you like to do? It says you have done gymnastics. What do you like to do? You turn somersaults, or what do you do?
Cartwheels.
Okay, thank you. You may go back to your chair.
Our next contestant is Lachlan Gravengood. She is the daughter of Jay and Leanne Gravengood, and Diane's Country Salon is her sponsor.
Hi.
Hi.
How do you feel right now?
Good.
You're not a bit scared?
Kinda.
Do you like to swim and go swimming?
Yeah.
Are you a good swimmer?
Yeah.
What do you mean by yeah? Are you able to go a long ways or just a little ways?
Good.
Good ways, okay. Do you have any pets?
Yeah.
What kind of pet do you have?
Dog and cat.
Dog and cats. What's the name of your dog?
Tippy.
Tippy. Do you play with Tippy a lot?
Yeah.
What do you do with Tippy?
Pet him.
Pet him. Okay, well that's real grand. Now, do you like to go camping?
Yeah.
You tell Pastor Van, what do you do when you go camping?
Fishing.
You go fishing. Do you like to eat the fish you catch?
Yeah.
Okay, now you may go back to your chair, honey.
Our third little gal is Dawn Lelox. She is the daughter of Alvin and Sue Lelox, and Coast to Coast is her sponsor.
So you like to go camping too, they tell me. Is that true?
Yeah.
And what do you do when you go camping?
I ride my bike.
You ride your bike. Do all those people out there sort of scare you?
No.
You're not afraid of them at all, huh? What about the bright lights?
No.
No. And what have you got in your hand there? Do you like flowers?
Yeah.
You do. You got down too that you like to go bike riding and oh, you got a toy bear.
Yeah.
What's the bear's name?
Little bear.
And do you play a lot with it?
Yeah.
What about at night? What do you do with your bear?
Sleep with him.
You sleep with him, huh? Do you ever sleep with mommy or daddy and the bear too?
No.
No, you're getting too big for that, aren't you? Okay, thank you.
Our fourth little miss is Sarah Johnson, and she is the daughter of Ron and Marcia Johnson, and Pember's Drugstore is her sponsor.
Sarah, do you like to do gymnastics?
Yeah.
What do? You tell me in a sentence what you do.
Cartwheel.
You do cartwheel. That's a long sentence, isn't it? It sure is. Well, that's good. Pastor Van was going to say something about your daddy, but he just won't bring your daddy into it. Does he do cartwheels with you?
No.
Oh, he doesn't do cartwheels with you. You like to watch TV and listen to music. What kind of music do you listen to, Sarah?
Jesus song.
Jesus songs, all right. And also, you play with your brothers. Are they always nice to you?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. But you better tell them now that you like them. Don't you think so? Okay. How many brothers do you have, Sarah?
2.
They're how old or where are they? Are you older than them or bigger?
Yeah, everything was orange.
You're right in the middle, huh? Okay, thank you, Sarah. Here's likes to play the piano, is that right?
Yeah,
Do you take lessons?
yeah.
You know what? I think there's one word that we're really hearing tonight, and that's the word yeah. Are we all Dutchmen up here, do you think?
No.
No. That's good, isn't it? I'm glad we're not, honey. Okay, now you have a cat and 4 kittens. What do you do with them?
Uh-huh.
You play with them, but how do you play with a cat?
You hold them.
You hold them, and the little kittens, don't they run away from you?
No.
What? How do you catch them?
Just run after them.
You just run after them. And what's your favorite color?
Purple.
Purple. That's a nice bright color, isn't it? Sure. Okay, thank you.
Our 6th little miss is Jennifer Bartman, and she is the daughter of Gary and Marcy Bartman, and M&H True Value is her sponsor.
Now, are you that little girl that likes pizza?
Yeah.
Do you eat a lot of pizza?
No.
And what did Pastor Van say this afternoon? Does he like pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes pizza sometimes, doesn't he? Sure. And you've got 3 brothers. And you help babysit those 3 brothers?
Yeah.
Are you the oldest one?
Yeah.
Does Mama make you do a lot of work sometimes?
Yeah.
I don't know where Mama is now, huh? Yeah, but it's a lot of fun to have 3 brothers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sure. What kind of songs do you like to sing?
Jesus loves me.
Jesus loves me, and isn't it wonderful that he does, isn't it? That he likes all of us. And you play school sometimes? Are you the teacher or one of the pupils?
I'm the teacher.
Oh, you're the teacher, and I bet you your brothers are the pupils, aren't they? Yeah. Do they sit still when you play school?
No.
They don't. Oh. Do you sit still in school?
Yeah.
Do. Always you behave, huh?
Yeah.
Okie dokie, thank you.
Our 7th little miss is Gina Knobloch, and she is the daughter of Bonnie Knobloch. DeRone Construction is her sponsor.
Well, we're just going to have a lot of gymnastics in a few years here at the high school, because here's another one. And what do you do in gymnastics?
Round up.
Do you like it? You like gymnastics?
Yeah.
Why do you like gymnastics?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, now that's being honest, aren't you? Okay, and you also like to swim?
Yeah.
What's so nice about swimming?
You can learn.
Okay, you can learn, and what about swimming on a hot summer day?
You can get suntan from.
You can get suntan from it, and you can get cooled off, can't you? You know, Pastor Van's glad that he's got a high fence around his place. You know why?
Why?
Because he's got a foot-deep swimming pool in his yard. Can you imagine him in a foot-deep swimming pool? A pool about that deep? Sort of fills it up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm glad it's you answering that, not some other people who are here.
What special, excuse me just a minute, honey. What special day was yesterday?
My birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Okay? And you were how old?
7.
7. You're getting to be a big girl. Okay, now you may go back to your chair.
Our 8th little gal is Tammy Van Hull. She is the daughter of Dwayne and Marcy Van Hull, and Van Hull and Sons are her sponsors.
Now, this afternoon, we talked about running, didn't we? How fast can you run? Fast. Do you run fast to get away from the dogs or the boys, or why can you run fast?
I don't know.
You don't know, but you can beat your brothers?
Yeah.
You can. Sure, and you love gymnastics too, don't you? And what else do you like to do?
Play with my cat.
You got a cat too? Your,
Yeah.
does your kitty have a name?
Yeah.
What's your kitty's name?
Patches.
Patches. Why did you call it Patches?
Because it looks like she got patches all over her.
Well, that's good. You notice we got a full sentence out of that one. And that's good. That's wonderful. Okay, and you also like to go swimming? And bike riding? You're a busy little girl, aren't you? If I said to you now you could have your favorite food, what would you like to eat right now?
Strawberry.
Strawberries. That sounds real good. Okay, thank you, honey.
Our next little gal is Jessica Byama, and she is the daughter of Bill and Kathy Byama. And Coiffure Cottage is her sponsor.
Now, Pastor Van learned something this afternoon, didn't he, about Barbie dolls. Now, would you tell us about Barbie dolls, how many you have and what their names are?
I have probably 6 of them. And one from Barbie, and one Ken, and one Derek.
And what you have also, one called is that a rocker Barbie? What's the difference between rocker Barbie and another Barbie doll?
Her hair is curly.
Her hair is curly. Oh, I'm learning something more again. You like to go swimming and camping too. What do you do when you go out camping?
Ride my bike.
You ride your bike and you go down to the swimming hole with your bike?
Sometimes.
Sure. How big a bike do you have? You don't know. You just know it's a good bike. Did you get it for your birthday?
No.
No. Mom and Daddy just bought it for you sometime?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have brothers and sisters? 2 sisters, and they're both older? You're the oldest one? Well, do you have to babysit with them sometime?
Yeah.
Do you like to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. You may go back now.
Our 10th little miss is Katie Wallinga, and she is the daughter of Barb Tiedemann and Wayne Wallinga, and her sponsor is Kathy's Lounge and Larry's Plumbing.
Katie, do you like brownies? Now, there are 2 different kinds of brownies, aren't there? There's the Girl Scout brownies, and then there's those brownies you eat. Which one are you in? The Girl Scout brownies. And what are you learning in your brownies group? You learn how to make stuff. Mrs. Van used to have a Cub Scout group, you know. That's for the boys like your age. But we've never had the brownies at our house. So what kind of things do you make? You make rocks? Well, how do you make rocks, honey? Oh, you don't know. Okie dokie. You polish rocks and you paint them? Oh, that's real pretty, I bet. And what else have you done in brownies?
Go places.
You go places together. That's a lot of fun, isn't it? Now, do you have any animals at your home?
Yeah. Cats.
You cats and dogs. Do you like them?
Yeah.
What do you do? Who do you play with the most? With the kitties or with the dogs? You play with all of them. Okay. As you look over these people here, they look like a nice group of people, don't they? They Sure do. Okay, you're a big girl. Thank you.
Machining Company is her sponsor.
Jody, like all the other girls, you folks have been real big girls tonight. You know it? And you come up here and so on. Would you like to tell us where you live?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know for sure. Well, okay. You live here in Rock Valley, don't you?
Yeah.
Sure you do. And you go to school?
Yeah.
What grade you going to be in next year? First grade. Oh, you're getting to be a big girl, aren't you? And do you have animals at your home?
No.
No. But you know, I hear you like to sing. Is that right?
Yeah.
What kind of songs do you sing?
Jesus doesn't.
Okay, Jesus loves me. And what else do you sing?
I don't know.
You don't know. You know what? I find it hard to think up here, too, when people would be asking me questions, huh? But you do like to sing, don't you? And what else do you like to do?
Swim.
You like to swim. Boy, a lot of people here like to swim, don't they? Have you ever taken lessons to swim?
No.
No, but you're just learning it, aren't you? Okay, fine. Thank you very much. You may go sit down. They all came out tonight. I think that's really grand. And for all the mamas and the daddies that brought the kids out here and enrolled them, so to speak, and those pretty pictures up there, isn't it? Well, there's nothing like pumping sand, isn't there? And, again, I said that a certain pasture, not too many blocks straight west of us, no, wait a minute, south of us, would be a good one for this job. We have a lot of fun together, don't we? We sure do. Okay, you want to sit down, honey? Oh, we're going to have some music. Thank you, Joy.
All right, we have the judge's decision. The first runner-up is Jennifer Bartman. Congratulations, Jennifer. Very good, all right. And our new Little Miss Rock Valley is Nicole DeWitt. Congratulations, Nicole. All right. Thank you, each one of you girls. And you know what? You are all very special. There's only one of each one of you.
Let's give them another big hand. And as you noticed in your program, every one of them does get a prize because they're all important. Moms and dads, would you look for your little ones as they come out, please? And give them a great big hug for being a part of this. In some ways, you know, I think this is about as much a contest for us and for the judges than what it is for the youngsters. What do we have here? Future farmers of America, is that it?
Oh, you guys all look so nice, all these little misters. And our very first little mister is Keith Ranshaw, and he is the son of Les and Mary Ranshaw. And Farmers Elevator is his sponsor.
How are you tonight, Keith? All ready to try to win tonight? What you doing to win? What were you going to do to win?
Try hard.
Try hard, that's it. You live on the farm, huh? What do you do on the farm?
Chop corn.
You chop corn. Well, how do you do that?
In a tractor.
The tractor. And who drives that tractor then?
Me.
You. Well, does Daddy let you do that?
Yes.
He does. So, what, you do anything else on the farm?
Me pigs.
You wean pigs. Oh, is that a hard job? It isn't. Then things have changed. When Pastor Van was your age, he lived on a farm too, and weaning pigs wasn't always so easy. Okay.
What special day was yesterday?
My birthday. 8.
You were 8 yesterday. Well, happy birthday. Did you notice one of the girls had a birthday too yesterday? Oh, you did? No. That'll come later on, won't it? Sure. But now, you like to bike and you like to swim? Where do you go with your bike?
Camping.
Oh, when you go camping. You go camping in a tent or with a trailer, or do you go motelling?
Camper.
With a camper. That's a lot of fun, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, young man.
Our next little mister is Travis Joyle, and he is the son of Steve and LaVon Joyle. And Dr. Jesperson is his sponsor.
How are you tonight, Travis?
Good.
Good. And you're all ready for the few questions we have?
Yeah.
Sure. And you're not afraid of questions either, are you? What do you go to the library for?
To play the computer.
To play with the computer. Are you going to get a computer when you get big?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I like them.
You like them, and they do a lot of things for you, huh? When I said today that computers were too smart for me, do you think that's right? Well, you're not going to answer that question, are you? No, I don't think it's safe to answer that question. Okay, now it also mentions that you go swimming.
Yeah.
Where do you go swimming?
Rock Valley.
In Rock Valley to the swimming pool?
Yeah.
Have you ever had lessons?
Yeah.
You have, do they give lessons here in Rock Valley?
Yeah.
They do. We see Pastor and Mrs. Van are just new here. So we haven't been to that swimming pool yet.
What special day is it tomorrow for you?
My birthday.
And your birthday tomorrow. And how old are you going to be?
I'm gonna be 7 years old.
You're going to be 7. Well, you're a good size for a 7-year-old. You know it? Do you feel that big as you look?
No.
Oh, okay. Thanks a lot, Travis.
And our third little fella is Brett Heiser. And he is the son of Bob and Lorna Heiser. And his sponsor is the TV shop.
How are you tonight, Brett?
Good.
Good. These people don't scare you a bit, do they?
No.
Why don't they?
I don't know.
They're not going to chase you or anything, are they? Or,
No.
no. Were you having a good time behind the curtain a while ago?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you were all 5 of you boys having a good time there together. And you're the one that likes pizza, correct?
What?
Do you like pizza?
Yes.
Good. Does Mother bake the pizza or do you buy it at the Pizza Hut?
Both.
Both of them, huh? Okay. Well, you just eat all the pizza, and Mrs. Van eats pizza too. You know, pizza's getting free advertising tonight, aren't they? Right, right. Okay, now, what do you think about school?
Okay.
Okay.
Playing?
You like playing best about school? At home too? Do you have any work to do at home?
Yes.
What?
Farming?
Farming. Is that work?
Yes.
Good. That's a good answer. Okay, thanks a lot, Brett.
Our fourth little fella is Kent DeZale, and he is the son of Dave and Sandy DeZale. Team management is his sponsor.
That's okay. And what are you doing up here tonight, Kent?
I don't know.
Did somebody think you should come tonight?
Yes.
Who sent you up here tonight?
Mom and Dad.
Oh, Mom and Dad both did. Now, where do Mom and Dad live? Do they live in town or out in the country?
Out.
In the country? Okay, and what does Dad do out in the country?
Farm.
Oh, he farms. Now, a while ago, we were told that farming was hard work. Is that hard work at your place, too?
Sorta.
Sort of hard work. Okay, but there are, once a year, something special happens on your birthday. What's that?
We go camping.
You go camping on your birthday? And when is your birthday?
July 20.
July 20, and you're going camping this year too? Wow, isn't that going to be fun? And you're going to be how old?
7.
7. Well, you're a pretty big fella too tonight. Thanks a lot, Ken.
And our fifth contestant is Joshua Grum, and he is the son of Phil and Diane Grum. Florida Machine Shop is his sponsor.
I think there's a little difference between the girl sitting up here and these 5 fellas, right? Okay, Joshua. What do you like to do best of anything? Go to school, sleep, work, play,
Go camping.
go camping. And how do you folks go camping? In a tent or in a trailer?
At them.
You sleep in a tent,
Yeah.
but don't the bears get you when you're in a tent?
No.
They don't. What about when it rains? Don't you get wet in a tent?
No.
Well, how can you stay dry?
The rain thing.
It doesn't rain in there, huh? How many are in your family?
5.
Counting Mom and Dad? And where are you in your family? The youngest, the oldest? You're in the middle. So you got a younger brother or a sister?
and my sister.
And an older?
Sister.
Oh, you've got two sisters, huh? So that means you go with Daddy a lot of times?
Yeah.
You ever go fishing with Daddy?
Yeah.
Who catches the fish, you or Daddy?
Me.
Well, what's Daddy going to say about that, huh? Okay, you just enjoy fishing this summer, Joshua. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Ron. Nice job.
And our last year's little Mr. Rock Valley, Kyle Rosenbaum, who is the son of Herb and Cheryl Rosenbaum.
Well, have you been king for a year now?
Yeah.
Do the people treat you like a king, or do they just don't treat you?
They treat me nice.
Well, they treat you like a king, okay. And that meant that you didn't have to do any dishes at home, and you didn't have to pick up the toys, is that right?
I didn't have to do the dishes, but sometimes I had to pick up the toy.
Oh, okay. You didn't have to do the dishes, but you had to do the toys sometimes, huh? How did you like being the little Mr. Rock Valley the past year?
Okay.
And you got to ride on the float for the parade?
Yeah.
Okay, I bet that was quite an experience, wasn't it? It sure was. And now tonight you're going to crown somebody else, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
And so they're going to have your place for this coming year, right? Are you still going to ride on the float this year?
No.
Oh, you don't get to ride on the float this year? You know what? Was Mr. Toothmouse, did he visit your place? Tooth Fairy. Did he visit your place or didn't he?
Yeah.
He did, okay. We're not going to ask how wealthy your Tooth Fairy was, so. Here's Mrs. Van with the program.
The judges have declared the first runner-up is Travis Joyle. Okay, congratulations, Travis. Very good. And our new little Mr. Rock Valley is Brett Heiser. Congratulations, Brett. It's a hard time keeping a crown on. Okay, and thank you to each one of you boys. Do you know we said each one of the girls was special, but each one of you are really special too. So thank you very much.
Stacy, what's exciting about tonight?
Oh, I'm not sure. I guess just being up here in front of a lot of people. It's scary.
Kind of scary. As we get a little bit older, it gets more scary, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, now as you think about school, what's the thing you enjoy the most at school?
I enjoy English and algebra is kind of difficult, but I don't know, mostly everything's pretty fun.
Or what about band?
Well, in band I was a percussionist, and that's kind of exciting. A lot of fun.
Do you have a marching band here in town? Will you be marching in the parade this week?
No, I won't.
You won't be, but will the band be playing?
Yeah.
Band will be playing. Okay. How big a family do you come from, Stacy?
My mom and my dad, and I have a brother and sister.
And where are they in age? Ahead of you, behind you?
I have a 16-year-old brother
So who rules the family?
My brother.
Your brother does. The 16-year-old, does he get by with the most?
Depends.
Depends. Okay.
You're going to be in the community play, correct? And what part do you play in that?
I play David Brittany's Bumble, and I'm supposed to be a really bright child star actor. And my mother is supposed to be passing me off as a 10-year-old when I'm really 15.
You're supposed to be real bratty in the play? Is that only in the play?
Yeah.
Okay, Stacy, thank you.
Our next contestant is Charlotte Vanden Top. She is the daughter of Robert and Arlene Vanden Top, and her sponsor is Pizza Hut.
Well, here goes Pizza Hut again, huh, tonight. Okay, now, I noticed that you do a lot in athletics. Which sport do you enjoy the most?
Well, I guess it's say basketball.
Why?
Well, because it's a lot of fun, and you get a lot of people involved, and you get the team spirit and everything.
It's a group thing that you enjoy, the cooperation and the working together as a team. Do you think that's going to help you as you get older in life?
Yeah, I think it will, because the teachers need to get along with other people and just have fun with everything. And
What about the challenge?
yeah, it's a challenge too, and it teaches you that you do have to work for what you want in life, and then you'll get it if you work hard enough.
You've been a cheerleader too?
Yes, I have. I was a cheerleader for junior varsity football as a freshman, and I was in junior high. I was a cheerleader for boys basketball.
Okay, thank you.
Our third contestant is Vicki Rhodes. She is the daughter of Bernard and Frances Rhodes, and her sponsor is Green Acres Drive-In.
Another place to eat, isn't it? Yes. And they have very delicious banana splits. Yeah, I had a few of them. Okay, it mentions here that you love to sing. Why?
Because I like listening to music and people voices in me.
What kind of music do you usually listen to?
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. Okay, then I don't know too much of that. Used to be when our children were home, when Mother would hear my car come on the yard, she'd yell upstairs, "Kids, Dad's home." And all the records would go much quieter. So I don't know the names too much about rock and roll. What do you enjoy about school?
Guys.
Well, she's honest. And that's an important part too of school, you know it? That you get to know them and so on. Are you in any sports?
Yeah, I'm in basketball.
Basketball and volleyball. So you enjoy both of them. Okay, thanks a lot, Becky.
Our fourth contestant is Rachel Bergers. She is the daughter of Jerry and Glenda Bergers, and Rock Valley Cement Block and Tile is her sponsor.
Now, we haven't talked a lot about babysitting yet, but I recall you do a lot of that, right?
Yes, I spend most of my summer babysitting.
Why do you do that job?
Well, it's fun for just hanging around with kids, and I think I'm pretty good with kids, and you make money doing it too.
You make money doing it too, okay. Now, do you plan on to go to college at all?
Yes, I do. I plan on going to Northwestern, so I'm close to home, and still getting a good education.
Okay, and when you're finished with your education, what do you want to get your education in?
Well, I hope to major in science and hopefully become a medical secretary.
Okay, now since we mentioned Northwestern, should we also mention Dordt College too? You know, we don't want to play favorites, and a few more around here, you know, and so on. Good. What do you enjoy most doing?
Well, I love sports, softball, volleyball, and basketball, and basically the rest of them too. And I think since softball is during the summer, that plays a big part in my summer.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Our fifth junior Miss contestant is Lisa Van Essen. She is the daughter of Harold and Levon Van Essen, and Dr. Greg Hogeveen is her.
Okay, Lisa, you got down too that you like children and like to work with children. Why?
I don't know, it's lots of fun. Like Rachel said, it also gets you lots of money.
I didn't know babysitting was that lucrative.
I don't know, yeah.
It's pretty good pay, huh? And are you going to college?
Yes, I am. I'm planning to attend Northwestern College and major in elementary teaching.
So you want to stay right with the children then, huh? Why?
I don't know, I like them.
You just like them. Okay, I think that's a very, very good reason. You play in the jazz band?
I play piano.
You play the piano for them. How many years have you taken piano?
Since the summer of my kindergarten year.
Wow. Listen to that, some of you. Some of you boys and girls, she's been taking piano for a few years, and then she's been able to use it. If you had the chance to make your choice of food right now from anything, what would you say?
Pizza, definitely.
Another pizza eater. Thanks a lot, Lisa.
And our last contestant is Gail Westra. She is the daughter of James and Laura Westra, and Jim's Barber and Beauty Shop is her sponsor.
Gail, this afternoon we talked about German, and you belong to the German club. Did you memorize a phrase for all of us tonight?
Wie geht's?
My wife had German 75 years ago. Do you know it? Do you know what she said? No. Okay, thank you. And you're also in a lot of sports. Which one do you enjoy the most?
Basketball.
Why?
I think it's exciting. I enjoy competition. I like being on the team, competing.
Okay, if you have the opportunity to take a trip any place in the world, where would you like to go? And tell us why.
Probably Hawaii. Nice and warm. I think it would be really pretty.
It's just for the prettiness you want to go to Hawaii?
Good tan.
Okay, and a good 10. Okay, now here we are. You're the last one for the evening. Is that heart beating a little bit faster? A little bit excited, and now you still have your special talents to do, don't you? So, thanks a lot, Gail. Let's give them a big hand.
And
Audience, enjoying tonight's pageant? Instead of being up here, scared, half to death? I didn't have to be a Junior Miss Rock Valley contestant. Nobody really twisted my arm and made me try out for this pageant. So I'm here on my own free will. Now do you see why I worry about me? Back when I decided to be in this pageant, I thought it was going to be fun. Yeah, I really thought it would be fun. Of course, back then, all I could think of was the glamour, the announcement in the paper, riding in the parade, the new dress I could talk my mom into buying for me. But all I've seen since then is trouble. After making my decision to be in this pageant, I had to find a talent. Now, I can't sing, and I can't dance, and I can't play the piano very well or twirl the baton, but I can talk. So I decided to do a monologue, but I knew I would need some coaching. Now, who to choose as a coach? There were 4 people available as coaches, 3 women in the English department, and the principal. Boy, I didn't waste any time choosing one of those teachers to coach me. As I said, there were only 4, and I didn't want any part of one of them, because I can't stand that man. So anyway, I got the right teacher as my coach, at least I thought I did. The first thing my coach told me was she had never had any experience with the Junior Miss Rock Valley pageant before. Well, that's my normal luck. I have to choose an amateur. Then the next thing she told me was to go to the files and find a selection to speak. Find a selection to speak? For this sort of advice, I need a coach? I was informed that the school had a fine collection of comedy, oration, monologue, and a fine collection of, well, some material is as recent as 1937. I've read and reread those foolish things, and I never did find anything that really appealed to me. In fact, most of them made me sick. To a great deal of difficulty, though, I finally narrowed my choices down to 3 selections, that weren't really too bad. 3 comedies. I wasn't happy with them, but I figured they were the best of a bad lot, so I showed them to my coach. And then she wasn't happy. She said, Stacy, these are all comedies, and you just aren't the type to be successful with a comedy. I really think you do a much better job with an oration or dramatic reading. I think you better go through the selection again. An oration? A dramatic reading? Doesn't she think it's bad enough that I have to get up here in front of a lot of people and speak something that I like, but an oration or dramatic reading? She's got to be kidding. Well, I thought about her suggestion for a couple of days, and then I went back to the fine collection of material that is laughingly referred to as our library speaking collection. And after a great deal of searching, screaming, and crying, now I know where and why the phrase blood, sweat, and tears comes from. I finally found 2 dramatic readings that weren't completely horrible. The 2 I selected were The Telltale Heart and The Black Cat, both by Edgar Allan Poe. Of course, by this time, another week had gone by, and the contest was only 1 week away. Anyway, I rushed my selection over to my coach. She doesn't like Poe. She thinks he's boring. Well, let me tell you something. I have about had it. But this wasn't helping me solve my problem. I still had to find something to speak. I thought of the other coaches. No, but then I thought again. They're all so happy with that pile of junk that they've palmed off on the other kids. They would just tell me to make a selection, learn it, and speak it. So I decided I would either find something that I liked, or I would get up on that stage and ad-lib my way through the performance. Now wait a minute. That's a thought. Then I had another brainstorm. I asked the coach if I could write something myself. You should have seen the look that she gave me. She looked at me as if I was something that crawled out from under the kitchen sink. Remember, dear, I've seen some of your creative writing in English class, and I think you had better find a selection that was written by a professional. Well, so I like you, too. Who does this dizzy Dame think she is, anyway? The feminine counterpart of Will Shakespeare? I might have even done a better job if I'd chosen that idiot the principal as my coach. At least he likes Poe. Well, my coach and I finally agreed, once we started speaking to each other again, that maybe I could just ad-lib my way through the performance. And that's what I've done. Although, but every speaker should have some message that he or she wants to leave to the audience. And this is the message that I want to leave with you. I like a speaker who is thorough. I really, truly do. I don't mean one who's polished. I just mean one who's through. Thank you.
Perform a song for you by Amy Grant called Thy Word. think I've lost my way. Still you're there right beside me. Nothing will I fear as long as you are near. Please be near me to the end. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. And I will not forget your love for me, and yet my heart forever is wandering. Jesus, be my guide and hold me to your side, and I will love you to the end. Nothing will I fear as long as you are near. Please be near me to the end. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. And a light unto my path. You're the light unto my path.
Hi. I'm going to be doing an original transcript by me, with the conclusion by the Splendid Brothers. 2 weeks ago, when I first decided to enter this pageant, I did have some trouble in deciding what to do for the talent portion of the show. Well, I could play my clarinet, but it is summer, and who wants to practice more than you have to, right? The same thing applies to the piano. Well, my sisters, get this, my sisters wanted me to stand on my head. No, too boring. Well, I could sing a song until my dad reminded me that every time I do, we always end up with the neighborhood hounds on our front lawn. And since the school is so close to the edge of town, who knows what kind of animal chorus I'd conjure up? So that didn't seem like a real good idea either. I could recite a poem, but my favorite poem has 14 verses, and everyone kept saying, keep it short. So that didn't work either. Well, what I'm going to do for you tonight is talk. That's what I do best, so here you go. You see, I have a daisy on my toe. It is not real, and it doesn't grow. It's just the tattoo of a flower, so all of me taking a shower. It's on the second toe of my left foot. It's just a flower. There is no root, 'cause wouldn't look good. Thank you.
I'm going to be singing Hands Across America. It's sung by Voices of America, and it's written by Larry Gallo, Mark Blatt, and John Carney.
cradles of song in a great heartbeat. So we must learn to love each other. See that man over there? He's my brother. And when he laughs, I laugh. And when he cries, I cry. And when he needs me, I'll be right there by his side. Hands across America, hands across this land I know. Divided we fall, united we stand. Hands across America. Mothers and fathers, daughters and sons, we should be living together as one. And I can't help thinking again and again, the heart of a stranger beats the same as a friend. So we must learn to love each other. See those people over there? They're my sister and brother. And when they laugh, I laugh. And when they cry, I cry. And when they need me, I'll be right there by their side. Hands across America. Hands across this land I know. Divided we fall, united we stand. Hands across America. We are the river that runs through the valley of fear. And there's a lady whose smile shines upon us, saying all are welcome here. So we must learn to love each other. See that man over there? He's my brother. And when he laughs, I laugh. And when he cries, I cry. And when he needs me, I'll be right there by his side. Hands across America. Hands across this land I know. Divided we stand, united we fall. Hands across America. Hands across America. Hands across this land I know. United we fall, united we stand. Hands across America.
I would like to place The Greatest of All by Whitney Houston.
girls did a real nice job, didn't they? Each one in their own talent. Let's give them a big hand up. While I was back there, I was wondering what I would have done if I was in their place, or if they had something for boys. If they had something for boys my age at that time. But in those days, they didn't have any beauty contests or any good-looking contest. I think Mrs. Van might have won the Miss America, you know. At least I think she would have. I don't know if the judges would have agreed. Are we ready? But we're not ready yet. Oh, we can introduce her.
And now we have our former Junior Miss Rock Valley. And her name is Tammy Veltkamp. She is the daughter of Audrey Veltkamp and Harlan Veltkamp.
Miss Rock Valley for a few more moments. What was the biggest thrill of the past year?
All the parades.
All the parades. What kind of parades? Where did you go for the parades?
All over. Haywarden, Laverne, Orange City, Rock Rapids.
Oh, you get to go. Is that with the Rock Valley float? Are you the only one on the float then, or what?
There's a Little Miss and Little Miss Disney too.
Well, they go along with you all the time, too. Well, that's really exciting, wasn't it? Did you get to skip school sometime because of it? No. They didn't let you do that, huh? If you had one word of advice to the new one, what would that be?
To just have fun and represent Rock Valley the way it's supposed to be.
Well, that's beautiful. Have fun and represent Rock Valley. It looks like in just a moment you're going to be able to crown the new one.
Girls, you have really impressed the judges. They have stressed many times today how clean-cut, how great you are, and just really how tough of a job they had. They said they couldn't stress enough how well-behaved, very mannerly, and really great all 6 of you are. Don't ever forget that.
That was a nice compliment, wasn't it, girls?
And now the decision of the judges. Oh. The first runner-up is Gail Westra. Congratulations, Gail. And now the new Junior Miss Rock Valley is Rachel Burgess. Congratulations, Rachel. Do you have anything you would like to say? She's shaking so hard.
I'm proud to be a representative of Rock Valley, and I'm really happy.
We want to thank the judges for their work. Let's give them a big hand, shall we? We also would like to, and this isn't part of the program, but I'd like to have the committee come out. They're saying, oh no, but I think they ought to. Please come out, women. We won't have no.
Their names are Helen Canagator was chairman, correct? And Leanne Gravengood, Joy Faber, and Marcia Johnson. And I think they're doing a great job. We've also been asked to announce that this program was videotaped, and the tapes will be available if you would like to buy them at the TV shop.
We want to thank all those who offered prizes, all those who had something to do tonight, and have a good time as you go forth and rejoice with the winners and all those who took part. Good night. We love you.